Hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Ted Mosley, and today I bring to you a special edition of Tad's Gunpla Corner. Today I'll be showing off all of my builds for the year and the first annual build showcase for 2021. And here we have our editor, who's kindly compiled down 110 hours worth of footage and completed voiceover. For the uninitiated, Mobile Suit Gundam is a Japanese television show that was released originally in 1979 and has since had several spin-offs. Generally, the show is a space drama about people piloting giant robots called mobile suits. And so Gunpla is a portmanteau of Gundam with plastic, which means they're plastic model kits designed after mobile suits from each of the shows. So if you've ever built a plastic model kit before, it's probably pretty similar to that, except instead of being a tank or plane, it's a giant humanoid robot. But if you've never built anything like that before, here's kind of how it's done. Generally, this requires only two tools. One is the nipper, which is used to cut the individual pieces off of the plastic runner that it comes on out of the box. And then also the hobby knife, which is used to clean up the remainder of the runner, often called nubs, off of the actual piece. And that's kind of it. You kind of just do that for several hours, and then you have yourself a model kit. Although these tools are useless without having a model kit itself. And there's a few things to know about buying Gunpla kits. Generally, they're produced by Bandai, who has been creating these kits since 1980. And long story short, there's different grades of model kit. So there's high grade, which means it's a 1/144 scale kit, which is relatively cheap, easy to build. There's the real grade kit, which is also a 1/44 scale kit, but is more involved, I guess you could say. And then there's also the master grade kit, which is a 1/100 scale kit and is also more involved. I have not built any master grade kits this year. I, however, have built several high grades and a few real grades, and that's what we'll be taking a look at right now. So let's get started.
Trans Am isn't that useful in a narrow space like this, now is it?
Starting off my build series at the beginning of March was the Humble O Gundam. This was my first build, and I decided to do so on a about $12 kit. While it's fairly simple, it did still take me quite a long time. For all the prospective builders watching at home right now, please don't build with a blunt hobby knife. I can now see the nubs everywhere on this kit, and they kinda irk me. This was a kit that was released in 2011, and you can kinda tell. Some of the joints are extremely gaudy, but I like the design, mashing the original Gundam with some of the more 00 looking Gundams, and all of their features. And the kit itself does a good job displaying that. You can see it features the original Gundam color scheme, while also introducing those neck antennas and the rounded chest. Also here in these pictures, you can see all the nubs that I'm talking about. If you look at some of the joints, they have weird looking artifacts on them. Since the original stream, I also did some panel lining and minor painting here and there that doesn't look particularly amazing. The kit itself can actually reach behind and grab its beam saber. And it also has a dainty set of small shield and tiny little beam rifle. The day after purchasing the Leo full weapon set, I just had to build it on stream. So this was at the end of March instead of during April, but we can let it slide. This was a very simple kit and quite quick to build until you account for all the weapons that it comes with. The Leo is a design I have a lot of appreciation for, so I love using this kit to compare with later kits. As such, I won't be showing too many pictures here since it appears in so many pictures later on. While I like the Leo for its understated design, I love the Quibbly for how over the top it is. Whenever I show people this kit, the response seems to be, wait, that's a mobile suit? This kit, released in 2015, is a great representation of the unorthodox design, and out of the box, it looks absolutely stunning. The surface detail is outstanding, and the colors really pop. Also, it's quite large compared to some of the other kits. Posing this kit standing looks a little awkward, but as soon as you put it on top of a base, it looks outstanding. And you can see in its wrist it has beam sabers / guns that it can shoot. The Crossbone Gundam doesn't get a fancy animated intro since it's never been inside of a TV show. However, the design is quite popular with fans, which is why it got this amazing looking kit. The design itself is quite small, so this has a lot of intricate parts, and this took me about 12 hours to put together. Besides the size, another selling point of this kit is the insane amount of accessories it comes with. Some of these are really cool, like the beam shield and beam scabbard. However, this is where the fun ends. Since the kit is so small, it's extremely easy to break, and that's exactly what I did. Suggestions how to fix the shoulder in the comments, perhaps?
We're ready for the unboxing.
The RG Tallgeese is hands down the best kit that I've built so far. And for this stream, I did a dual remote build stream with my friend Alvin, who built the MG Barbatos at the same time. And we both finished at about the same time. Out of the box, the finish on this kit is outstanding, and the accessories are all exactly what you would expect, including that unique shield and the big Dober gun. And of course, the verniers on the back are a masterpiece of their own.
By joining this chat, you have consented to be on Twitch, by the way.
PTW.
Ted's streaming on Twitch.
I don't think that's how consent works. I don't know.
And I've put my stream on Ted's stream, so there's a streamception.
Oh my god.
And what better way to follow up the masterpiece that is the Tallgeese than with its arch nemesis, the Wing Gundam. This kit had just come out in July, and I built it in August. The design of it is outstanding looking. In practice, it's a little finicky, and I've almost broken some parts. So be very careful if you buy this kit. This kit incorporates the whole transforming gimmick, where the Wing Gundam turns into a bird mode, and it also has an alternate bird mode specific to this kit. Tomfoolery aside, the colors on this kit are outstanding, and it looks really cool when it's posed. I especially like posing this kit with the other Gundam Wing kits that I have right now.
I won't fight for the Federation, but I'll sure as hell fight to save my friends! You've had a change of heart? I don't buy it.
In September, I decided to top coat 2 kits for the first time. The first was the Gundam EZ-8. This is a mass-produced ground-type Gundam that's been slightly customized. It doesn't look quite as exciting as some of the other Gundams, and it has some interesting quirks, like the different colored shield, since it doesn't have its own custom weapons. But that's really about it. Other than that, the kit is quite bland, and I found this build probably the least exciting of 2021. The Goof Custom is probably one of my favorite looking mobile suits. It is heavily based upon the Goof from the original Mobile Suit Gundam television show, except it's known for having its large shield / sword holster / machine gun armament. And the top coat came out quite well on both of these kits. I'm looking forward to trying that again in the future, just without using single-use cans. This is my second remote dual build stream. This time Alvin built the Sword Impulse Gundam, and I built the HG Boundock. This kit came out at the end of 2020, and while it's not particularly my favorite design, I do like the wacky color scheme and the cheesy transformation. Both of those manifest into a pretty cool looking kit. When in mobile suit mode, you can tell the suit itself is quite tall, about twice as tall as the Leo. The transformation is interesting looking when the feet become claws. And of course, I don't have any of the other Zeta suits right now, so here's it threatening a Leo. And of course, there's a cameo of the Sword Impulse Gundam and the Force Impulse Gundam side by side.
No time to sit and chit-chat. I've got lots of work to do.
And the only difference of this one is he has a different thing you can put on his back, and he has this gun. I particularly wanted the gun. Was it worth paying an extra $15 for?
How can I serve you, my thing?
It's debatable.
I am at your command.
It's a maybe. Gundam Sandrock is definitely a top 5 Gundam design for me, with those unique shoulders and extremely unique weapons. Around 2010, Gundam Sandrock was my profile picture on Facebook, and it's always had a special place in my heart. So I felt that this was a fitting build to do for November, my birthday month. This was a really fun and simple kit to build, although the neck is kind of long, which is always kind of weirded me out. This kit looks terrific posing with its shuttles. Here you can see it about to slice a Leo in half. And of course, Sandrock is nothing without the Maganac Corps, a team of 40 mobile suits from the Middle East.
All Maganac Corps, gather up ahead. Do not let the enemy through the barrage.
To make up the Maganac Corps, Bandai released 4 different kits. One of them is the retail kit, which is a very basic Maganac. The other 2 are customized versions for special characters in the show. And there was also a kit that contained 36 of them. It's safe to say I was more than satisfied building the 4 custom ones. All of the customized Maganacs are interesting in their own way. I had a fun time building them all for the most part. My one gripe is that all the versions of the Maganac come with stickers to use for the shoulders. I didn't use them, but we'll see if I intend on painting them someday. Otherwise, it looks alright. I didn't take any amazing pictures of these guys, but as you can see here, for my last build of the year, I cut all the pieces out and put it all together and right in a row, so I have this time lapse here. I guess that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it for the Maganac. And there you have it. This year I built 14 total model kits. And if you've watched this far into the video, you probably deserve to know that I have a total of 51 at the moment, which through either me buying or being gifted, whatever, I've paid a total of like $1,800. Yeah, that's not a joke, but you can laugh if you want to. Maybe the YouTube ad revenue will make up for it. Get it? Ha 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 ha. But on that note, probably not stopping anytime soon. So be sure to check in on my Twitch channel every now and then. Normally I build something like once a month and I'll stream it there and I like chit-chatting with people. Otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.